My name is Yuji Sato. I'm an 11th grader high school student. This is quite sudden, but I'm being stalked by a classmate. Her name is Suiren Hiragi. She's a transfer student who came to my class a month ago. She's the daughter of a huge financial clique and is not only beautiful to look at, but is also very friendly and popular from her first day at school.
Mommy, there is a strange person here. Shush, don't make eye contact with her.
She's been stalking me like that for the past month. Several times, I even thought of asking her why she was stalking me. However, she is the daughter of a huge financial clique, so to be honest, I was too scared to ask. Said that, I'm not sure I should just go along and do nothing. Huh? Suddenly, when I turned around and checked the stalker, there was some sort of argument going on.
Hey girl, let's have fun with me for a bit.
Huh? What are you guys?
His stalker got in a tangle with Hoods. I don't know what happened, but I'm scared, so I'll try not to get involved.
There's a nice place near here. Come on, let's go.
I'm busy right now, so please go somewhere else.
Just a little bit. It's only for a little while. Come on, let's go.
Please let me go.
Oh God! Why didn't I just leave them alone? Sorry, that girl is with me.
Hey.
It doesn't seem to be following us. Well... Good grief. I'm crazy enough to help a stalker. Can you say something?
I thought you were a weirdo talking to yourself all the time.
I was waiting for you to say something. I mean, a stalker called me a weirdo. I'm so shocked. But anyway... Once again, she's really cute. No wonder she was picked up by Hoods. Hey, while I saved you, I want to ask you something. Why have you been stalking me for the past month?
Well, I didn't think you'd be aware of my perfect following. You're doing more than I thought.
It was pretty obvious though.
So, why was I following you? I'm actually your future bride.
What?
It's like we're engaged, you and I.
What do you mean? I'm engaged with you.
Yes, it's very regrettable for me, but your father and my father have made a decision. So they say I was there for doing my own background checks to see what kind of person you are as a future husband.
I see. It was too sudden for me to understand, but I forced myself to convince myself. At any rate, I understand why you were stalking me, but if that's the case, why do you need to do it yourself? You're rich, so you could ask a professional in the field or a servant to do it for you.
I wanted to find out for myself, and it's just not sensible to let a servant do this kind of stalking thing, isn't it?
You're talking such common sense here. Go back to the subject! So, how was I from your point of view?
A bolt from the blue, I'd say. I have no idea why my father took someone like you as my husband.
You're mean!
You're boorish and ungraceful, and your family background isn't particularly good either.
You can say what you like.
And you're a bit of a pain when you say things like, "Oh dear." People who say that all the time are not popular.
I don't mean to.
So I think I need to do some further research.
Is it necessary?
Silence! And I've thought about it. I thought the quickest way to find out what you're like would be for you and me to go on a date.
What?
I think a date would give me a clearer picture of who you are. What do you think?
You're insane! I'm the one you've been stalking for a month, and you're the one who's been stalking me. What kind of thinking process would come up with the idea of a date?
Well, you don't have the right to reject my offer.
By the way, what if I reject?
Well, do you want to hear it?
Yay, I'm so excited. I can go on a date with a girl.
What? What are you all of a sudden?
You said that boys with a negative mindset aren't popular, so I thought I'd go with a positive mindset.
You surprisingly cared about it.
Anyway, this is how I ended up going on a date with a stalker. And on the day of the date, 10 minutes of waiting at the meeting place. Why are you hiding?
Sorry. Maybe it's because I've been stalking you for a month. I hid unconsciously.
You're a complete stalker now!
Well, shall we begin then? Amusement park date.
Right. Then let's go. Why do you walk like you're following me?
Sorry about this again. I unintentionally walked behind you.
You're a fine stalker.
Thank you.
There's something wrong with being embarrassed, and I didn't mean it as a compliment, okay? And so the date with the stalker began.
By the way, there are a lot of people here.
It's a famous amusement park. It's like this.
Is it? When I was brought to the amusement park by my father, there was always not a single person there.
I think he used to lock in the amusement park. This is why rich people. The first time I came to this amusement park, there were very few people there. I wonder why. Huh? You've been looking at the crepe shop since a while ago. Do you want some?
No, I thought that shop has been there for a long time. Oh, but I'm interested in that today only sarubedo crepe.
Girls are weak against the word limited or only, aren't they?
Boys are weak too, right? Like limited edition plastic models or limited colors.
I can't deny it. After standing in line at the crepe shop for a while, me and Suiren ordered the sarubedo crepe. Well, let's eat it on the bench over there. Huh?
Sorry, sweetie. We've already sold out of the sarubedo crepe.
No, I want a sarubedo crepe. Don't be so selfish.
Sold out. Were mine and Suiren's the last by any chance? Immediately, I was about to give the girl a crepe.
If you're happy with my crepe, here you go. Well, thank you, miss. You're welcome. I'm sorry, but I'm going to pay you that crepe. No, I don't need it.
Saying that, Suiren came back to me. You've got a good point, don't you? I thought you were just a stalker.
It seems that someone somewhere just stood on a stick and watched.
Well, I thought I'd give her my own crepe.
Anyone can think.
Aren't you being too harsh?
I'm only joking. Now eat your crepe.
I mean, do you want to eat this?
What? No, that's what you bought, isn't it? I don't want it.
But you wanted it in the first place. I didn't want to eat it that badly, so you'll have it.
Don't say as if I'm a glutton. But, well, if you insist, I'll eat it.
You're actually wanting to eat it, but you're a really nice person to give it to a girl. Then she received the crepe and was so loud about paying for it that I had no choice but to take it. Let me be cool for a bit.
I give you charity, but I don't want to be on the receiving end of charity.
You have a huge ego.
The crepe's here, still as delicious as ever.
I'm glad to hear that.
You're just like you used to be.
Huh? What do you mean?
No, nothing. Here we go.
Okay. After that, we rode on the various rides.
I haven't been on a roller coaster in years.
Aren't you scared?
Scared? No way! Do you really think a grown lady of a certain age would scream on a mere roller coaster? Ah! Ah!
You do! You're screaming like crazy!
I'm scared! I can't! Too fast! Help me, father!
You're crying like a baby! I thought the roller coaster was too scary as a rock, so I opted for a cup of coffee.
Yes? Scary? I wasn't scared at all.
Hey, Suiren. It's indeed impossible to pretend that what happened earlier did not happen.
Crying in front of a boy is an embarrassment.
Well, this should be alright. I'm sure you'll be fine if you take your time and enjoy it like this.
Too much spinning makes me nauseous.
I didn't expect the cup to spin
I speed when it malfunctions.
Disgusting.
Despite all the trouble we went through, me and Soiren got on the Ferris wheel. It stopped, as we expected.
Yes, it did.
The Ferris wheel had stopped due to a malfunction or something, and we were trapped in an empty cage. Today is a day of many breakdowns, isn't it?
You're not causing that on purpose, are you?
That's a terrible accusation.
Oh, why did I laugh just now?
Because it was fun, wasn't it?
No way. I don't think I'd find a date with you fun. Well, I'll admit, I thought it was a bit of fun.
You really have a huge ego.
Shall we just wait until it starts moving again? Or wait for help to arrive?
Right. Hey, I want to ask you now. You get an idea of what the hell I'm like from today's date?
Whether or not, you're good enough to be my husband. It was somewhat comfortable being with you.
Have I been accepted?
If you're talking about exception, I've already accepted.
What?
I've always liked you from the start.
What?
Hey, don't shake it. You're scaring me.
No. What do you mean you liked me from the start?
As the saying goes, it seems you've forgotten that you and I met a long time ago.
Me and you?
When we were very young, my father and your father were good friends, and we used to come to this amusement park as a family. This is where I first met you.
I seem to have a faint memory of that.
You're a terrible man. I remember it so clearly.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It was when we were little. We had so much fun then. When I dropped the creep I bought from the creep shop and cried, you gave me your own creep.
I did something cool to make you like me.
Aren't you praising yourself too much?
I'm sorry. I'd be embarrassed if I didn't say so.
Well, anyway, it was because of that time that your father saw how much I missed you, and he said, "Why don't I make her your wife?" That's why he engaged me to you.
Isn't it too easy to decide?
Your father also said, "Yes, this means he's marrying into a wealthy family in the future. He'll have peace in his old age."
I'll complain when I get back. Go back to the subject. But then, what was the point of today's date?
Is it strange to want to go on a date with someone I'm interested in?
What? Oh no, it's not strange.
I didn't bring up the old days because I was upset that you'd forgotten about them.
And why were you stalking me then?
It was a background check. It had been many years since then, and I wanted to know what kind of person you had become.
So that was serious. And how do you see me now in your eyes?
I think you're still the same wonderful boy you've always were. Please say something.
No, look behind you.
What? What? Did they just see me? No way!
Hey, stop! It's shaking! It's shaking! Oh dear, by the end, a lot has happened. What happened to me and Soiren after that? That's another story. Bonus manga. How long are you going to keep stalking me?
What? Oh, sorry. It's just that I kind of feel comfortable when I watch your back.
If you can, just walk next to me and try to calm me down.
Does that mean, like, make me miso soup every morning?
No, I'm being stalked 24/7, and I'm the one who's getting restless.
I see. Then why don't you stalk me too?
What? Are you an idiot? I'm Tayo Moriyama, 11th grader in high school. I have a childhood friend.
You're really helpless. Do you think you can get in university with this grade?
Don't look!
Oops, sorry.
Kaede Kitami. Unlike me, who's good at nothing, she's good at everything.
Well, I guess I have to be the one to earn our living in future.
And?
You have to be grateful that you'll be marrying someone as super competent as me.
She's my fiance. We got engaged when we were in kindergarten.
You really are a wimp, Tayo. Stop crying. You're a grown-up.
I'm still a child.
Hurry up. Let's go home.
Okay.
She's always been confident in herself, and she's always led me.
You'll be fine. I'll protect you forever. We're engaged, you know? You have to thank me.
I was always weak, and she was always strong. I would just follow her from behind.
What are you doing? You want to come too, right? Let's go.
The differences in our power has gotten bigger as we got older.
You can't even join the group when I'm not around.
I had few friends, but she had lots. I wasn't good at sports, but she could do any kind of sports. I wasn't good at studies, but her grades were great. We were just so different and not suitable for each other. And...
Are you going out with Moriyama-kun, Kairi? Ah! No, we're not!
we were fiancés, but we were not a couple.
I knew it. You guys are childhood friends, but you two don't match at all. That's right. Of course we don't.
Our engagement was decided when we were so little that we had no idea what love was. We're not in elementary school anymore. We can't be a couple just because we got engaged when we were kids. In order to be a couple, we need to have feelings for each other.
Our relationship is not as shallow as that of a regular couple.
And now?
Do you understand? I'm a kind of girl that someone like you can get married to. I just got a love confession yesterday.
We're still not a couple. I see.
Do you not care?
I've already heard that story last week.
You should care at least a little. You're my fiancé after all.
It's true that we're engaged, but it's not like we're going out, you know?
I don't like this.
Sometimes I wonder. It was a promise between little kids, and our parents did approve of it. Does it really have a meaning? What would happen to our relationship if we didn't have to keep our promise anymore? Huh?
My dad asked me to tell you to come to my home today.
Your dad? That's unexpected.
It's probably about our engagement. We'll be 18 pretty soon.
Yes. If we weren't engaged, is there a reason for us to stay together when we're not going out and not even a good match?
We're gonna be 18 soon.
I can only be a burden to her. Should I stay with her?
Huh?
You heard me. You guys aren't going out now, right? So there's no damage done here, you know? Huh?
It's probably our engagement. She was right.
So you guys are no longer engaged. It was just a promise from a long time ago. You've forgotten about it, haven't you?
He wanted to cancel our engagement. That was his proposal. If that's what you have to do.
I'm sorry, Tayo-kun. I shouldn't have asked you to come, but...
No, it's okay. Thank you. He has to think about his successor. That's what he said. He's getting old, and he realized that he has to think about his own retirement when he felt that it was getting harder for him to move around. His successors are Kaede and her future husband. When he thought about it, he realized that he had to rethink about the engagement that was decided when we were still kids. He thought that we should think more seriously about our future. Yes, that means he was trying to tell me that I wasn't good enough for his daughter. I guess that's what he meant.
Too bad their engagement is over. But you know, just because we're no longer engaged doesn't mean that we can't get married. We're childhood friends after all. If you want it so bad, then
You're happy, right?
Huh?
You've been telling me all this time how we're not a match.
Yes, I'm too good for you.
I've been thinking the same thing, actually.
Tayo?
I've been thinking. I've known it all along. I just didn't want to face it. I knew that I'll just be your burden even when we get married. So it's better this way.
Hey!
I'm leaving. See you, Kaede.
Okay.
I think it was the first time that I walked in front of her. And after that day, I never followed her from behind.
Phew. I'm done.
Time has passed, and now I'm a university student. I started studying in the middle of the 11th year and got into a fairly good university. It was far from my hometown, so I miss it. Well, it's not bad to have a fresh start. Anyway, I'm living alone, starting today. Oh, I need to go and say hi to my neighbor. It's important to have a good start. I've heard about troubles with neighbors. Excuse me?
Yes?
I wonder what my neighbor's like. I hope it's a kind person, or at least a normal person. Hi, I'm Moriyama. I've moved into the room next door.
Wow, she looks so weird.
Yes?
Why are you wearing sunglasses inside?
Fashion?
For who?
What is it?
I thought your voice sounds familiar.
You're wrong.
Wait, I know this voice. In her face. She's hiding it with the mask and sunglasses. But if I look closely... Kaede?
What?
You're Kaede, right? What are you doing here?
No, I'm not.
Eh?
My name is Kaira.
Choose something different!
Ah! What are you doing?
It's Kaede.
I don't know who you think I am, but I have no idea who Kaide is. She sounds like a beautiful and super competent person, though.
She's definitely Kaede.
So, excuse me, have a wonderful life as a university student.
How does she know that I'm a university student? What is she trying to do? If she wants to pretend to be a stranger, I'm fine, but why is she here? I thought the university she wanted to enter was not around here, and she moved into a room next door. She's like... a stalker? Nah, it can't be. Why would she want to stalk me? She's definitely stalking me. Hey, what are you doing?
Well, as you can see, I'm walking.
Then you don't have to hide.
You're gonna get hit if you don't proceed without something to shield yourself.
Why is she talking about a survival game all of a sudden? Hey, Kaede?
I'm Kaira.
Kaira?
Don't call me by my first name. We've just met yesterday.
If you wanna keep on pretending to be a stranger, go ahead. But don't sneak and follow me.
That's a big misunderstanding. You just happen to be walking right in front of me all the time.
That's nonsense. What is she really thinking? She's in disguise and she's stalking me. I know it's Kaede, so I'm okay with it. But if it was a different person, I would freak out and pass out.
Hey, do you want to join the band club?
Do you want to think about the future of the universe in our club? Huh?
Wow, it's so exciting. This is the so-called club recruitment. Each club competes with one another trying to recruit new students.
Hey, you.
Huh?
You haven't decided which club to join, have you? Do you want to join our tennis club?
Well...
It's fine. You don't have to be good at tennis, and we only have girls in our club, so we want boys to join us.
This must be... I've heard about it before. I've heard about clubs that do no activities, but where boys and girls just flirt around.
Excuse me. Huh? He's already recruited to our club. Don't try to steal him.
What?
Hey, why are you wearing that? And don't try to... What? What?
Don't tell me what? Why are you here? You're not a student here.
You're joining a Buddhist club.
Huh?
You seem to have too many evil passions.
Oh. It's none of your business. After that...
Excuse me,
Whoa!
can I share your table?
Why?
This is the only seat that's left.
All the seats are empty. Kyra's stalking continued. You don't want to share a table with a stranger, do you?
I don't mind. It must be a fate that we met here.
If you count this as fate, there would be too many fates.
Anyway, I'm going to sit here. Sorry.
You're not sorry at all, aren't you?
It's not true.
Kaide always used to walk in front of me ever since we were little. But now she's following me everywhere for some reason. Kaide!
We're in the middle of a class. Be quiet. And I'm Kyra.
Don't you have to go to your own university? You haven't been there at all, right?
Don't worry about me. I have all the credits I need.
Okay then. But I wonder how she manages to do that.
Why worry about me when you have no interest in me?
Excuse me, can I talk to you for a sec?
I'm not suspicious.
A person who's not actually suspicious doesn't say that kind of thing. And you look suspicious.
Not at all.
Too late. You were obviously following the man in front of you. We got a call. So, we need to talk to you. Please come to the station. Kaide. What are you doing? Let's go. Oh, sorry. And do you know her? Yeah. But she looks like a stalker. We were just playing a survival game. A survival game? It's a game of trying to go forward while avoiding the line of fire. A line of fire? So there's no problem. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I see. I guess it's okay then.
That was close.
Kaide, you...
No, I'm not. I'm Kyra. I'm Kyra.
You're going to play it that way, huh?
What are you talking about?
Anyway, let's go.
Huh?
You're gonna follow me anyway, right? Then let's just walk together, okay?
Sure.
Where do you want to go? Do you want to go somewhere?
I want to go shopping for clothes.
Okay, let's go that way to the station. Oh, come to think about it, we've been together for so many years, but we've never walked side by side like this before. Phew, it's been a while since I played until late. So, why have you been following me? I've had enough. You can't say that you're Kyra anymore.
Why did you enter university this far?
That's because...
Ever since my dad told you that we're not engaged anymore, you stopped following me. He used to stay with me wherever I went. You acted as if you were a total stranger after our engagement was cancelled. Hey, what was I to you? If we weren't engaged, there was nothing between us?
Yeah. I had nothing. I was so lame that without our engagement, I had no right to marry you, let alone be with you. Your dad told me that I wasn't good enough for you.
But...
I didn't want to feel like that ever again.
What?
I didn't want to be a person who always follows you from behind, with no special skills and who never tries hard. I wanted to be proud of myself.
Tayo.
That's why I studied hard. You can see the result of your effort right away in studies. And I thought it would change your dad's opinion about me. So, I wasn't trying to avoid you. Kaede?
I'm relieved. I thought you hated me.
Why?
Because I'm so mean.
So you know that?
We were engaged, so I took you for granted, but our engagement was cancelled and
Hey, stop crying.
I didn't know what to do, so I thought I would stalk you.
Don't think like that.
But if you hated me, you would go even if I tried to approach you in a normal way. I couldn't just leave you and let you get a girlfriend. I just needed to watch over you. So I entered the same university.
Huh?
What?
Why did you do that? It was a top-level university.
No.
It doesn't matter if you're not with me.
She loves me about 5 times than I'd imagined.
Anyway, it's a happy ending. I'm glad that I stalked you.
No!
I'm not going to get married to someone other than you.
Me neither. Don't! Me!
So, it's a promise. It's a promise of marriage. We're engaged, okay?
Yeah. Kaede Kitami. She's my childhood friend and my fiance. She used to walk in front of me and then behind me. But we're going to walk together from now on. I've made up my mind. What are you doing?
I'm trying to make sure you're not gonna cheat on me.
You have to stop your stalking. Just follow me in a normal way.
My name is Harukaze. I'm just a typical junior in high school.
Hey, Harukaze, can you do the cleaning for me today?
Oh, sure.
Wait a minute. What about your cleaning duty?
I had Harukaze take over.
Seriously? Are you allowed to do that?
He never declines people's requests. Even when I ask him to do my homework, he always does it.
Wow, what a weirdo.
Right? Hey, let's hurry up and let's go to karaoke.
I guess I'll start cleaning.
Are you dumb?
What?
You're gonna regret it if you keep living like that.
I'm gonna regret it. She's Nagisa, and we're in the same class. She's a beautiful girl with a well-proportioned face and quite popular among boys. However, I guess because of her difficult personality, I rarely see her talking with somebody in the classroom. Today was the first time she talked to me since we became classmates.
Why do you never decline?
What? I don't know. He asked me, and that's the reason.
You must be super dumb. Are you gonna dance naked if you were told to do so?
I might if somebody asked me.
I hate people like you.
Oh, well, it seems like she doesn't like me. Since that day, she started giving me a stern look every time we passed by each other in the classroom or hallway. And one day, Harukaze, I'm actually thinking about getting remarried. The news was quite sudden, but I gladly accepted it. He said his partner was coming the next day, so I was getting things ready, but... She's going to be your mother from today, and this is Nagisa.
Nice to meet you, Harukaze.
To my surprise, my classmate, Nagisa, was there. Well, nice to see you here.
Nice to meet you too.
Then just like I told you yesterday, we'll be gone for a week for our honeymoon. I hope you guys get along well.
Okay, let's go, honey.
Oh, wait a minute, honey.
They left happily. Well, I can't believe we're family now. I guess you never can tell what will happen. Anyway, I hope we can be a good family, Nagisa.
Don't casually call me by my first name.
Like that, I ended up living with the most popular girl in class, Nagisa. Of course, we can easily imagine that if people found out about us, it would cause a stir. So we decided to keep it a secret. Also, she set different rules for us living together.
I'll use the bathroom upstairs, so you use the one downstairs. Do the laundry separately. Also, don't get within a 3-meter radius of me.
Okay, I got it. I guess this is how a father with a rebellious daughter feels.
Why won't you say something even though I'm asking you to follow unreasonable rules?
Huh? Is there anything wrong?
This is your house. But it's weird that you won't say anything even when I act as if I own this house.
It may be true if this was my own house.
What do you mean?
Here, this is omelette with rice for dinner.
I never asked you to make me a dinner.
I'll eat it if you don't want it.
The food didn't do anything bad, so I'll eat the food. But if you think I'll open myself up to you with this, you're completely wrong. Please keep that in mind.
Okay. Getting along with her seems like an impossible mission. After that, I tried every trick I had in an attempt to get along with her, but nothing worked.
Why do you never give up even though I treat you so horribly?
Is it that strange?
Of course, you're super annoying.
The reason is easy. Since we have been given an opportunity to become family, I just don't want to be on bad terms.
I see, but I have no intention of becoming close with you.
Looks like there's no hope for me.
That's right, I really don't like you.
Several days after that, one day, on my way home from school, I witnessed Nagisa with a guy in an alley where people can't really see.
You're a student from Salvedo High School, right? I'm actually a graduate of that high school.
Oh, I see. See you.
Hey, don't leave in such a hurry. Why don't you come with me for coffee? I'll treat you.
I have no reason to be treated by you.
Oh, come on. I like strong-minded girls. I want to make you take on my style, you know?
Wait, what are you doing? Let go!
What? Who's this?
Oops, my body moved on its own. Let's run, Nagisa!
What? Wait?
Phew, it doesn't seem like he's coming after us.
What are you doing all of a sudden? I don't remember asking you to help me.
But you looked like you were in trouble.
I guess whenever you see somebody in trouble, you'll help that person no matter who it is.
Why are you mad?
I'm not, but let go of my hand quickly.
Oh, sorry.
You got injured.
Oh, you're right. I guess I scratched it while running away.
Oh my, please cover the wound with this handkerchief for now. I'll treat it after we get home.
This is fine.
No, it's not. The tears are gonna get in from the wound, and you're gonna get sick.
I said I was fine. Besides, are you not injured? Nagisa?
That's what I really hate about you.
What? I wonder why she got so angry. I don't understand girls. On that day, Nagisa wouldn't talk to me again. The next day, I caught a cold.
You look so sick. Are you gonna go to school like that?
I can't miss school.
What are you talking about? You can barely stand straight. I'll call a school, so get in bed.
I'm okay. There's no need to call the school.
You're really a moron.
After that, I was thrown away into my bed by Nagisa, who got furious.
I made you some rice porridge, so please have some if you have any appetite.
Wait, Nagisa? What about school?
I didn't go, so I could take care of you.
Why?
Because I know you're gonna go to school if I left you alone.
She was absolutely right. You don't have to worry about me that much.
You worry about other people, but when others worry about you, all you say is I'm fine, and don't worry. You sacrifice yourself too much. I really hate people like that.
Is that why you don't like me?
That's right. People like you only worry about other people and don't take themselves into account, so they get sick like this. And yet they repeatedly do reckless things without realizing that people around them are worried. It sounds good when they say they do things for other people, but I think it's super dumb and foolish to sacrifice yourself.
That's a home truth. Is that from your real experience?
Yes, my deceased father helped other people a lot without thinking about himself.
It sounds like he was a great father.
But he passed away because of it. He didn't care even when his family was worried about him and got involved in dangerous things. He probably never thought about how he felt when looking at him. Why don't you take good care of yourself?
I think I do.
No, you don't.
Let's see. If anything, it's because I have to be a good boy.
A good boy?
I'm not related to my father by blood.
What?
I was born through my mother's affair. My father didn't abandon me, but raised me up until now. So I don't want to cause trouble to my father. That's why I think I have to be a good boy.
Is that why you never refuse anybody when they ask for help?
A good boy never turns anybody down, right?
You're super dumb. Super duper dumb. Dumb boy.
You sometimes act like you're still in kindergarten.
Shut up. I understand your situation. Still, I can't accept the fact that you don't take good care of yourself. I hate self-sacrifice.
I see.
So if you don't take good care of yourself, I'll take good care of yourself for you.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
It just means exactly what I just said.
But you don't like me, do you?
I don't, but we're family. A family member doesn't abandon other family members. I really don't like you, but I'll take good care of you because you're my family. You don't have a choice to refuse me. Just shut up and let me take good care of you.
As she said it, she fed me the rice porridge, which wasn't too hot to eat anymore. And after I got better...
I made lunch for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll feed you.
What?
Here, open your mouth.
Oh, I can eat it by myself.
Here.
Nagisa became kind all of a sudden. It seems like she's taking good care of me, just as she said the other day. I wasn't sure if this is what it means to take good care of others. But one thing for sure was that our relationship changed a little. It was also the case at school. Hey, Harukaze! Go buy me some bread!
You can go buy some yourself.
Oh, yes. Do the cleaning for me again today, yo!
Can't you at least fulfill your own duty?
What?
I'm talking about the cleaning. You can do it yourself.
Oh, yes. Just like this, before I can even answer, Nagisa cuts in. On top of that,
Let's go home.
that's fine, but aren't we too close?
If I take my eyes off you even for a little bit, you're gonna be in danger, so I'm staying close to you and protecting you. You need to appreciate me.
Is that right? Just like this, she started talking to me whenever. Naturally, the classmates who's never seen her being close with anybody.
How in the world did he get close to her? Damn it, I wish I were in his shoes.
We're making a fuzz like this.
What is it? Is there something on my face?
No, I was just wondering if this is how it feels to be taken good care of. I've always thought I was an unwanted child.
Don't worry. Even if you were abandoned like a puppy, I'll be sure to pick you up.
Is it because family never abandons family?
That's right.
Then, are you gonna abandon me if I weren't family?
No, I'm not gonna.
Even if I'm not your family?
Right. I decided to keep you until I die.
Am I your dog?
I think you're kind of like a dog.
How is that so?
With your hair. It's fluffy and it feels good when I touch it.
Oh, really? Wait, when did you touch it?
Okay, what do you want for dinner?
Hey, when did you touch my hair? And several days after that, I was called to the back of school by the lowlife who always asks me to do stuff.
Hey, Harukaze, it seems like you've been close with Nagisa recently.
Not really. I don't think we're close.
Are you guys going out?
No.
Then hook me up with her.
What?
I've had my eyes on her actually.
You know, you wanna help me out, right? If you're close with her, please let me get hooked up with her, please! He said please. A good boy doesn't decline when somebody asks for help. However, I can't.
Huh? Are you not gonna help me?
Sorry, but I can't let you get together with Nagisa.
Damn it! Why are you disobeying me? You'd better obey me!
I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. Not Nagisa. And there comes
What are you doing? I couldn't find you anywhere.
Nagisa.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What were you doing to him?
Well, we're just talking as friends, right?
He said he liked you.
You?
Huh? No way. You can't clean, and you can't even buy your own bread. I can't stand someone like that.
Oh no.
Now, let's go.
Man, look what happened when I took my eyes off of you.
Sorry.
Well, he asked you to hook me up with him, right? Did you, accept that request?
No, I refused.
Huh? You actually refused?
When I imagined you and that guy being in a relationship, I didn't like that. Then I realized that I like you, Nagisa.
Whoa. What are you saying? You're super dumb. Dumb.
You're terrible.
First of all, we're family. So if you tell me you like me, I'm troubled.
You don't have to answer me. I just wanted you to know that I actually like you.
Dumb. You're super dumb after all.
As we were walking home together without saying anything, Nagisa eventually grabbed my hand.
What do you want for dinner, Harukaze?
She looked embarrassed, but she called me by my first name for the first time.
We're home!
Welcome home!
Oh, what's going on?
Oh wow, you guys get along really well. I'm glad.
Are they simply getting along?
My name is Seto Narita. I'm a geek in 11th grade in high school. Suddenly, there's someone I'm interested in.
That's great, isn't it, Matsuri? I mean, you're at the height of everyone's popularity. That's not true.
Kanase Matsuri. The girl at the center of the group is the one who stands out in the classroom. She's a JK model who began to attract attention a while ago for her overwhelming good looks, and recently she's even being talked about to appear on TV. I'm a big fan of hers.
What do you want? You've been looking at me since a while ago.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Well, that's okay. He's behaving a strange way when Matsuri talked to him, isn't he? Matsuri, leave that geek alone and let's go to lunch. Don't say such thing. I'm sorry about that. Are you called Sento?
My name became like a mascot. I was too nervous to correct my name because my idol is in the same class with me. And to top it off, the girls called me disgusting. But she still treats me kindly.
I knew she was a goddess. I'd like to get her autograph, but I don't think I can ask for it in private.
A few days went by and I was still thinking about it. Without any notice, Miss Kanase stopped coming to school. I wonder why. A few days later, she still did not show up at school. Was she busy at work or was she involved in some incident? Anyway, I'm worried.
Hey, let go of me!
Is this voice Kanase? When I ran toward the direction where I heard the voice, I found Miss Kanase had been just tangled with a moron in front of the station. Hey, you're the model Kanase Matsuri, right?
Then what?
I know, right? You're a runaway, aren't you? Then come to my house, okay?
What? No thanks. Who the hell wants to go to your house?
You haven't taken a shower for a while, have you?
I told you I'm not going! Let go of me!
Damn! You've got to be good at this! You stink!
Ouch!
I don't know if you're a JK model or what, but you've always put on airs. See what happens.
Damn!
Oi, if you don't listen to me, I'm gonna take a picture of you and post it on the internet, you stinky little thing. I wonder if that's okay. If that happens, you'll be finished as a model.
What the heck?
If you understand, come with me. Hey! What?
What? Sento?
What are you doing to Miss Kanase? Who the hell are you? I don't give a damn about that. How dare you? How dare you take Miss Kanase too? What are you gonna do if she gets hurt and can't work as a model anymore? Whee! Hey, you guys! What are you doing there? After that, we were taken to a police station by a policeman who heard the commotion and questioned. That was horrible. I got scolded even though it wasn't my fault. I'm gonna go home early and play some games. Hey, what can I do for you, Miss Kanase?
Hey, you noticed?
Yeah, well, I thought you've been following me since I left the station.
It should have been a perfect tale, but you are good.
You thought it was perfect? I feel like I'm being made fun of for praising it.
What's wrong? Don't tell me it had something to do with that guy earlier.
Oh, no. You just smell a little, Miss Kanase.
You're mean.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter. I know I stink. Rather, I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. I'm pretty insensitive.
It's okay. I don't mind. I'm more worried about the fact that I've been following you, and I haven't thanked you for that earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and thank you.
Oh, so you've been following me?
What?
No, I thought you cared about weird stuff.
It's normal to thank someone for helping you, isn't it? So, thanks.
Oh?
Wow! What is this all of a sudden?
Over here!
What is this place?
Oh, my house.
Do you live alone?
Yeah, wow. I'm soaking wet.
I'm soaking my underwear too.
Even your underwear?
Don't look at me!
I wanna see! Oh no, I didn't see it.
You're leaking your innate thoughts. Hey, sorry, can I borrow your bath?
Well, you're going to catch a cold if you don't. Besides... You stink! So I think you should take a proper bath.
You're mean.
Oh, well, sorry, I'm so sorry. You should go in first.
No, you go first. I'm the borrower.
But you'll catch a cold if you don't.
That's the same for you, isn't it?
Then we'll just have to go in together.
Of course not.
In the end, we took turns taking a bath.
I felt refreshed after taking a bath for the first time in a while. What?
I thought it was rare to see Miss Kanase after a bath.
Are you thinking of doing something nasty?
No, it's not.
What are you such confused, idiot?
Yeah, the smell's gone too. You said it's been a while. Is that because you ran away from home?
You know I ran away from home.
Well, I heard that moron say that earlier.
Well, something like that. I ran away from home and slept in the open for a while.
Sleeping in the open? No, it's not safe like that. What if something happens?
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm sorry too. I got excited.
I thought You always acted so suspicious and indecisive, or rather you looked so lazy and weak. But when you saved me from that Morin, you were quite manly.
Is that so?
Yeah, but why are you so worried about me?
I'm actually a fan of Kanase's. Here, this is a clipping from a magazine that Kanase is in. This one's an interview, and this one's a photo book.
Oh, I'm glad you are.
I really wanted to talk to Kanase like this earlier, but the thought of having my idol in front of me made me nervous.
You're weird.
I've been thinking about it, and my idol is in my room right now.
Oh, are you thinking of doing something nasty again?
I'm thinking! Oh, I'm not thinking!
You're leaking your innate thoughts again.
So why'd you run away?
My mom is my manager. Just the other day, she brought me a swimsuit job. I told her I would never take off my clothes off, but she said why. So we had a fight, and I left my job.
Oh no.
Mom must only see me as a money-making tool. It's still raining.
Yeah.
I'm staying at your house today.
What?
I can't go home in this rain. I don't have anywhere to go. No?
I'm going to go and see what I can find out. It's safer than sleeping in the open.
I was still not able to thank you for saving my life earlier. Double thanks.
Thus, I ended up spending the night with Kanase. You can use the bed, Kanase.
I'll sleep on the floor since it's your bed.
No, you can't. You'll hurt yourself.
It's okay.
If you insist, I guess I'll have to sleep with you.
Of course not.
For once, I couldn't give in. If Kanase sleeps on the floor, I'll sleep on the floor too.
Okay, then I vote for we sleeping together.
What do you mean? What about you sleep on the bed and I sleep on the floor?
That doesn't make me feel any better.
I can't sleep.
A little cramped.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, why do you leave alone?
My parents often go abroad for work, so I naturally started living alone.
I envy you. That means your parents don't interfere, right? I wish I could live alone too.
Are you going through a rebellious phase?
I feel like I'm being called a child right now.
I don't think that.
There was a pause before you answered. You definitely thought I sounded childish, didn't you?
No, I don't think you're a child.
I don't know.
Miss Kanase, are you glad you ran away from home?
What? That's honestly not much. My hair gets shaggy, my body smells bad, and my skin is rough. Honestly, I failed being a model.
Then you should go home. I'm sure your mother's worried about you.
But she doesn't care about me.
This is just my opinion, but I don't think there are any parents who don't worry about their kids. And of course, there may be a certain number of parents who don't care about their kids. But I'm sure your mom is just trying too hard. I think she's trying so hard to think about you that she's just spinning out a little bit and failing.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. You're taking my mother's side? You don't know anything about my mother.
I certainly don't know. But do you know how she feels and what she's thinking by talking to her?
That's...
Even adults make mistakes. I don't think it's right to say something like that just because you made a mistake once.
Okay, I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to my mom. Are you satisfied?
You're being honest.
Shut up. You're just a kid like me. Oh my god. When things get bad, you pretend to be asleep. It's upsetting me, but thanks.
Nothing. I just want you to get back to modeling as soon as possible. After all, I've been a big fan of Kanase Matsuri since before she started selling.
Huh? You're an old fag.
And so, the next day, for the cute reason that she was worried about being alone, I went with her to her house.
Well, I'm home. Matsuri, where have you been? I've been looking for you, and I heard you didn't go to school. Do you know how worried I was already? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry I didn't consider your feelings. I didn't think you hated it that much. So I promise it won't happen again. Yeah, so don't go anywhere else, Matsuri. I'm so worried when you're gone. I feel like I'm going to burst out of my chest. Yeah, sorry.
I guess that's one case closed.
Oh, Matsuri told me. You saved Matsuri. Thank you.
No, I did what I deserved.
May I ask your name, if you don't mind?
My name is Seto Narita.
What? Seto? Not Sento?
Oh, by the way, Kanase, you've been calling me by the wrong name this whole time.
If I'm wrong, you should tell me. I always thought you were Sento. I'm sorry.
It's okay, you don't have to apologize. It's just a new nickname for me.
But it's just awful that I kept getting the name of the person who helped me and even let me stay at his house wrong all the time.
Calm down, calm down!
Stop! I can't face Sento anymore.
I'm fine! I see your face in your photo album every day.
I don't know what's okay anymore.
I've never seen Matsuri having such a lot of fun before. Seto, you will continue to be good friends with my daughter, won't you?
Yes! And so the case was settled. Or so I thought.
Well, can I stay over today?
Apparently, she ran away from home again. Bonus.
Seto, do you think you'd like to see me in that swimsuit?
I want to see.
Oh, then can I make a special showing just for you, Seto?
Please!
Kanase's swimsuit.
This guy is definitely dreaming of something nasty. But a swimsuit?
It was just an idea.
Hey, Ita-kun! Is it okay here?
Yes.
Okay, here we go! You can't take your eyes off me?
That's not true. I'm taking pictures with a pounding heart. I'm Eita Kageyama. I'm a second grader in high school. My hobby is taking pictures. Recently, I tweeted looking for a model of photography. And to my surprise,
You can stay fascinated!
Mio. She's a professional model who appears in fashion magazines. I never dreamed of receiving a DM from her. We're all done for today. I took so many pictures thanks to you. Thank you so much.
Really? Are you sure?
This is the third time that we met. She has never asked me to pay, even though she's a professional model.
Okay, call me when you feel like taking more pictures.
Sure, if you're available then.
I'll be fine. I'll always be available when you call me. Bye, Ita-kun! See you tomorrow!
I'm not asking you for a photo shoot tomorrow. But thank you anyway. See ya. Really, why is she being so nice to me? I'm just a high school student. I'm happy, but I don't understand why. I can't believe it at all. A normal high school student like me was with this girl on the cover of a magazine yesterday.
Good morning, Ita-kun.
Oh, good morning, Shiraishi. Are you feeling okay today?
Yes, I'm fine.
She's a girl sitting next to me, Rei Shiraishi. She's not very strong and she takes days off from school on a regular basis. Here, these are notes from the days you've been absent.
Thank you. Ita-kun, you're always nice.
No worries.
Yeah,
You want to keep up with the class when you come back, right?
Ita-kun,
What?
is that this week's magazine?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Ita-kun, she's your type?
No, it's not like that.
But you were staring at her.
No, I wasn't.
Really?
Of course I was. I'm a boy after all. Mio-san, her boobs were bigger than I thought.
You're thinking how big her boobs are, aren't you?
She's reading my mind? Hey, Eita, let's go to the cafeteria. Sorry, I feel like eating bread today. Go with someone else, will ya? Okay, sure. Shiraishi-san, do you want to eat lunch together?
Sure.
Yes?
Your friend, was it okay?
Sure. We always eat together, and I really felt like having bread for lunch today.
Are you doing this for me?
Not really.
Really?
Honestly, it's not like that. I just want to have lunch with Shiraishi-san, that's all.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I want to, I want to eat lunch with you when you come to school, you know?
Thank you. Ita-kun, you're nice. By the way,
What?
are you Miyu's fan too?
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
I thought thought it was kind of rare of you to buy magazines, so...
Yeah, I guess. You can say that I'm her fan. We're more like acquaintances, though.
So, you like Mia?
The way you said it was a little misleading, but I think most boys like her.
I see.
Why did you ask?
Nothing. I just wanted to know.
What's so funny about that? She's weird. A day off. Whoa!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I got a DM from Mio-san, and we decided to meet again. Mio-san,
Huh? What?
you get clingy and...
You're happy that you can feel my boobs touching?
What? Don't play with me?
I'm not playing with you. You were staring at my cleavage, so I thought you liked them.
What? Have I ever asked her to come wearing something that shows her cleavage?
Okay, let's go. There's this place I want to go today.
Okay. At the beach nearby. It sure looks like a place where we can take nice pictures.
Is this good here?
Yes, that's good. Okay then.
Oh, wait a second.
What? Wait! Mio-san!
Look! I'm wearing my bikinis today. Hey, Eita-kun, your camera's looking the other way.
I was just surprised because you started taking off your clothes.
Are you having fun taking bikini shots?
What? I'd seen her in bikinis on the cover of magazine, but she looks much more amazing in person.
Oh, do you want to come nearer and shoot?
No, this is fine.
Darn. Well done!
Thank you for your work.
Did you take good pictures? Can I see them?
Yeah, sure.
Aren't these focusing too much on my boobs?
No, maybe just a little.
But it's okay. Woohoo! I had so much fun today. Yes?
Why do you make time for me like this? I'm just a high school student.
Well, because I like you.
What?
Is there any problem?
No, but we just met on Twitter, so I have no idea why you like me.
Who cares? I like you, Eita-kun. That's why I see you like this. You like me too, right?
What? Yeah, yes.
Then, do you want to go out with me?
What?
Why not? We like each other. You're happy to go out with a model, right?
No, don't play with me. And well, I like someone else.
What?
So, I'm sorry. I can't go out with you, Mio-san.
Hey, I was just joking. Don't take it seriously.
Oh, of course you were. I'm sorry.
Really? So, you like someone.
What?
Nothing. Then I have something for you. A staff at my work gave me tickets to an aquarium. Ask her out.
Thank you.
Well, I'd better get going.
Oh, I'll walk you to the station.
That's okay. I can go by myself.
But...
You're kind, Eita-kun.
What?
Nothing. I'll be fine. See ya, Eita-kun.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.
The next day. Shiraishi-san is here again.
Ask her out.
Here I go. Good morning, Shiraishi-san.
Good morning.
What? She seems more low-key than usual. What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
Nothing.
What a big sigh. And she's not looking me in the eyes. If you aren't well, then maybe you should go to the nurse's office.
You're kind, Eita-kun.
What?
But your kindness is irritating now.
What? What?
Nothing. Don't talk to me if you don't have anything to say.
Well, I do have something to say. Why? Did I do something to upset her? Oh no, I can't remember doing anything.
What? Make it quick.
Are you gonna do this? Are you gonna ask her out like this? But I don't know when she'll come to school again. Just do it! Well, do you like aquariums?
I used to, but I hate it since yesterday.
What? What happened to her yesterday?
Why do you ask?
Well, I got 2 tickets to an aquarium for my friends, so... But sorry, I thought you liked aquariums, but I didn't know you hated them. What?
Am I the first person that you asked?
Yeah.
I'll go.
What?
I'll go. When are we going? Today? Tomorrow? The day after tomorrow?
But I thought you hated aquariums.
Not anymore.
What? She's too unstable. But I'm relieved. I wanted to go with you.
Really?
Oh, I need to thank Mio-san. I have to tell her that I asked the girl I liked.
Great. I'm happy for you.
On the day of the date. It's already past the time. She hasn't read my messages.
I'm looking forward to it.
She told me that. She seemed happy. Then why?
Good. You're still here.
Mio-san? What are you doing here?
Well... oops. I rushed here after my work, so I still look like Mio. Well, I was just walking by and saw you, so I came over here to say hi.
You didn't have to run that hard.
Are you waiting for someone, Eita-kun?
Yes, I was, but I guess she's not coming.
Are you sure? Maybe she's just a little late.
But she hasn't called me or sent me a message.
I couldn't use my phone while I was at work.
Oh, well, it's not like we were really close or anything. Maybe she didn't want to come.
That's not true.
What?
Well, I think anyone will be happy to be asked out by you.
Mio-san? Thank you. Okay then.
Where are you going?
I'm going home. There's no point in waiting here.
Wait! Maybe she'll come later.
Then I'm sure she'll call me. I can just wait at home. And the aquarium will be closed in a few hours.
Okay then. I'll go with you.
What?
Hey! Look! Eita-kun! There's a jellyfish!
And just as she said, I came to the aquarium with Mio-san.
Look! It's floating! So cute!
Do you like jellyfish?
Yes! Oh, that fish tank is so big! Let's go, Eita-kun!
Oh, wow! Your hand!
Why not? We're on a date!
A date? What am I doing? A girl that I like didn't come, and I'm here on a date with another girl.
Wow! So many fish!
What?
Are you still thinking about the girl you asked out?
Of course I am.
Don't worry about her. I'll just leave when she calls you. She'll never call you though.
What?
Anyway, stop worrying about it. Let's just have fun for now.
Wow!
Look! Let's go watch the dolphin show. It's gonna start soon.
Really? What am I doing? I'm on a date with a girl, but she's not the girl that I asked out, and still, what's more?
I can't wait!
I'm having fun right now.
Wow, that was fun! Did you have fun too, Eita-kun?
Yes. Now that I think about it, I met Mio-san only on shootings, and we never went out together to have fun. Thank you so much. I made you spend the whole day with me.
No worries. I was happy to be on a date with you.
Looking at her smile like that, I can't help but feel my heart race. I'm so terrible. I just told her that I like someone else. I'm sorry.
What?
You gave me those tickets.
I told you not to worry about it.
I was gonna tell her that I like her today. I asked her out on a date with the tickets you gave me, and I was gonna tell her how I feel. But I guess I got rejected before I even had the chance to do that. She hasn't contacted me. It's obvious now. Shiraishi-san doesn't like me.
Then... tell me now.
What?
Eito-kun,
Huh?
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Wait, what?
I'm wearing makeup, so maybe it's hard to tell.
Shiraishi-san?
Yes, it's me, Raishi.
It can't be. So then you've been...
I'm sorry for keeping it a secret.
Why?
I didn't have the courage.
What?
The real me. Rai is just a plain and nerdy girl with nothing special. I thought I wasn't good enough for you. But when I'm Mio, I can be confident and popular. So I thought maybe you would fall in love with Mio. But you saw the real me and liked me for who I am. Eito-kun, I love you. You told me before that you had no idea why I liked you. I love you because you're kind, thoughtful, and you always stay by my side.
Shiraishi-san.
Eito-kun, can you please tell me how you feel?
I've been in love with Shiraishi-san for a long time, but now it's different.
What?
I like both Shiraishi-san and Mio. I like everything about you, Rei Shiraishi.
Eito-kun.
So, will you be my girlfriend? I love you.
Yes. Okay, Eito-kun, let's take a picture to capture this moment.
Sure. Okay, stand there.
It won't be a memorial photo if we're not in it together, you know?
My name is Hikaru Machida. I have a childhood friend from kindergarten. Konami! I always had a crush on her. Today, I want you! I confessed my feelings towards her.
My name is Konami Omoi. A childhood friend from kindergarten that I always had a crush on.
Konami! I want you!
Just told me this. Could it be that he's confessing his feelings? But wait a second. I believe Hikaru was in love with someone else. When I casually asked him before if he had a crush or not, he affirmed that he had one. So I tried to get him out of my mind and was giving him advice from time to time to support him. Which means that he's not asking me out. He doesn't want me as his date, but he wants me. So, you mean he only wants my body? He wants me to be a friend with benefits!
I've always wanted to tell you this ever since we were in kindergarten.
Since we were kindergarten?
Yeah, but you know, it's difficult to tell you these things face to face, right?
You have been thinking of taking advantage of me for such a long time? It would freak me out if you'd had said it face to face.
But I couldn't stand it anymore.
Are you serious? Hikaru was so desperate to take advantage of me?
So, can you...
Okay, I get it. You don't have to continue.
Huh? Okay.
What should I do? Hikaru only wants to take advantage of me. He's got someone he likes. What should I do?
So is that a no? You don't want me?
This is unfair.
Huh?
How am I supposed to turn you down when you say something like that?
Konami.
Okay. I love you, Hikaru. So, it's okay with me.
Really?
I guess love makes me captive. I can't even turn down the worst request like this.
Well, with this happy ending, this cartoon is a wrap. Looking forward to it.
Okay. This is a terrible way to end. But I still got a chance. I won't let it end like this. Even though Hikaru only wants to take advantage of me, I will make him fall for me with my charm.
From the morning, I was really happy because I got to date Konami.
Hey brother, you're in a good mood from the morning. Did something good happen?
My sister, who's a year younger than me, asked me. Well, I'll just say that I became an adult.
Is that so?
Can you show more interest in what I'm saying?
Anyway, we have to eat quickly and head to school.
My sister is acting cold. I need more attention from you!
You are obsessed with your sister. That's gross.
That's mean. When we got our stuff together and left the house together, Konomi was waiting for us outside the house.
Oh, good morning, you two.
It's our routine to go to school together. But today was a bit different. Oh, good morning. Due to what happened yesterday, I greeted her awkwardly.
Yeah. I assume something happened between them.
Hey, Konomi, don't you want to hang around with me after school?
Here it comes. Sure, no problem. Where are we going?
Well, what do you say we go to a movie theater?
A movie theater? What? Isn't that too abnormal?
Huh? You think so?
I mean, we are going to do it inside a theater. I'm not sure if we can do it without people noticing it, or is he thinking about doing it in the bathroom?
I thought it would be a good place for a first date.
Will you stop making out in front of your sister?
What's wrong, Miyu? You're jealous because your brother was taken from you? You're obsessed with your brother.
Huh? Why don't you go to hell?
You didn't have to get that mad.
Hey, Konomi, don't you want to have lunch with me? Yeah, sure. It is unusual that you're asking me to join you. Actually, what happened this morning was bothering me. What do you mean? I'll go straight to the point. There has been progress between you and my brother, correct? You don't have to hide it from me. You could have let me know if you two started dating. Well, we're not really dating. I wondered if I could tell his sister about this. As a result, I chose to speak up since I wanted to talk to someone about it. Eh? My brother is trying to take advantage of you? Hey, Miyu, keep it down! Oh, my bad. It's just that it was too shocking. No, I'm the one who has to apologize for bringing up this weird topic. No, I'm rather glad that you did. I can't believe what that idiot is doing. I'll go and speak to him. Oh, you don't have to do that. I accepted him after I'd comprehended all. But are you good with this kind of relationship with him? Well, I'm not happy about it. But someday, he might fall for me. Konami. Anyway, you don't have to worry about anything. But...
Hey, you two! There you are! You two are eating here! Come on, why didn't you invite me?
Go to hell!
How come she's suddenly treating me like that?
Brother, I have something really important to say.
Huh? Okay, what's with the formality?
I heard from Konami about the relationship between you two.
I see. She must have heard that we're dating. This is embarrassing. Well, now that you know it, please support us so everything works out well.
Huh? How am I supposed to support you with this terrible idea?
What?
What do you mean by what? You really thought I would support you?
I did! I mean, how come she's so furious? She doesn't like the idea of us dating? But why? Could it be that...
I love you, brother.
She loves me? Could this be a forbidden love?
Brother, you have to separate with Konami right away.
How come you're the one who's telling me what to do, Miyu? I'm serious about her.
Are you serious? You are serious about her?
By looking at her expression, is it true what I'm suspecting? Could it be that Miyu is truly in love with me?
You idiot! Forget it!
Miyu! I'm sorry, Miyu. I can't respond to your feelings. Next morning.
I'll go to school alone. Has something happened?
Well, you told her about our relationship, right?
Oh, yeah. Is that the reason?
Yeah, we got in a fight.
Well, it's normal to react like that if one discovers that her brother is a real jerk who's attempting to take advantage of others.
And I was wondering why she got so mad after finding out about our relationship. And I think Miyu is really in love with me.
I don't think that's correct. I'm sure she's mad because you are such a jerk. But wait, despite the fact that they are related, Miyu and Hikaru are really close. Could it be true?
Well, no matter how Miyu and our family oppose, my feelings won't change.
Okay.
Well, shall we go to school? Well then, since we're alone, what do you say we hold hands?
Yeah, okay. I'm disappointed in myself for being happy for such a minor gesture.
After school?
Hikaru, I'm sorry to bother you, but can you come over to my house now?
Your house?
Yeah, my dad told me to take you to our house after school.
I wonder why. The reason why Konomi's dad would call me has to do with our relationship. When we arrived at Konomi's house, for some reason, Miyu and Konomi's dad were staring at me.
Hikaru,
Yes?
Miyu told me everything about your relationship with my daughter.
Could it be that he's mad for that? But regardless of whom Konomi was dating, her dad wasn't the sort to get enraged like this.
Miyu, why are you doing this? I'm doing it for you, Konomi. Come on, Konomi. It's time to wake up.
Hikaru,
Yes!
I'll go straight to the point. I don't want you associating with my daughter ever again.
Ah! What do you mean by that?
I'm sure it's crystal clear. I don't want a guy like you hanging around with my daughter.
But this can't be true! How come?
What do you mean by how come? It's obvious! A guy like you is forcing my daughter to have a physical relationship with you. What kind of parents would tolerate that?
Wait a second! What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent. Miyu has told me everything.
Miyu?
You beast!
You took advantage of her feelings and tried to force her to have a relationship with you.
Huh? What in the world are you talking about?
You won't be able to fool anyone like that.
I get it. You set this up, haven't you, Miyu?
Eh?
What? What are you talking about?
To tell you the truth, Miyu is in love with me.
Excuse me?
That's why she made up this lie when she found out about us. To split us up.
Hey, what are you saying?
That's ridiculous. But come to think about it, I believe I saw Miyu staring at Hikaru in a way that no brother and sister would do. No way.
Don't let him deceive you, sir.
Hey, stop making excuses.
Shut up, idiot. Konomi was the one who told me everything. I'm not making it up.
Konomi? Is that true?
Yeah, it's true.
As a judge, I sentence him to death.
Good.
Ah! Wait a minute!
Stop trying to justify yourself, brother. You must accept the responsibility of your actions.
What do you mean I'm guilty?
Wait! Don't blame him! This is what I wanted!
Hikaru, shall we go to Tokyo Bay?
You're going to drown me, right? When did you get changed so fast? Anyway, hold on a second. I have no idea what's going on here. When did I ever try to force her to have a relationship with me?
You said to me that you wanted me. Didn't you mean that you wanted my body?
Not at all. How did you end up to that conclusion?
First, I thought you were asking me out, but I remembered you saying that you had a crush. I thought you wanted me to be a friend with benefit. Huh? Or am I misunderstanding something? But if I was indeed misunderstanding, you mean...
Yeah. You know what? The person I told you whom I was in love with, it was you! I'll make myself clear so you won't misunderstand me again. I love you so much. I'm not saying this because I want your body. Well, it would be a lie if I say that I'm not interested. But that's something that we shall see later on. Anyway, I only want to tell you this. I want you to be my girlfriend. Did I make myself clear this time?
Yes. Yes! Me too! I love you!
Come on! This is how...
what's going on?
It looks like everyone has been misinformed.
After many twists and turns, we were able to resolve all the misunderstandings, and we started dating officially. We did go to Tokyo Bay. Bonus!
Come on, brother!
Ha ha ha! Take this!
I guess Miyu is really in love with Hikaru after all. Miyu, you're not going to beat me!
The misunderstanding continues.